What is going on, everybody? King Recon here today to do my very first ever Haikyuu manga video. Oh man, dude, look, man. After last week, I was crushed. I was legit crushed after chapter 195 because, look, man, I really thought that was the last game because I didn't even think about the possibility of them even playing another game. So when I saw in this chapter, I was like, oh snap, they're actually playing another game. So I got my hopes up because when Fukurodani beat him, I was like, whoa. I mean, first of all, for Bokuto, I was happy because, hey, that's my boy. But at the same time, I really want Neko, because Nekoma, those are my dudes. I really like them. Especially Kudo. Kudo is probably my top 5 favorite Haikyuu characters. I really like that guy. And I know Nekoma, I really want them to play Karasuno in the Battle of the Dumps, man. I want them to play that match with these group of guys. So when I saw them lose, I was really disheartened. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, well, if they lost, Karasuno's gonna lose because Karasuno's is not getting to that final match until they beat these guys. So, but no, we're actually getting another match. And that caught me off guard. I completely caught me. Seriously, it slipped my mind. Because I was so locked into the mentality of getting one in, one out, just like we've been getting over there with Karasuno's side. That I was like, man, it completely slipped my mind. I can't wait to see how Bokuto-san is going to do here in the future. I can't wait to see his next game and how he's going to do it in nationals as well. Because I've always loved him ever since we saw him back in the camp. He's just a very lovable dude, and he's very, very dangerous from an aspect that he can get everyone around him hyped up and everyone to cheer for him, even the opposing team. So he just has that type of ed factor to him that's really, really scary. So I can't wait to see where he's going to take Fukurodani. And it's going to be interesting. It's damn sure going to be interesting. I wonder what match is going to be that they're going to either fall off or we're really going to see them go their complete and all out against an opponent. That's going to be a really, really interesting match to see. I absolutely loved, like I was saying earlier, I love Kudo because he's one of my favorite characters in the top 5 favorite Haikyu characters. And in this week's chapter, he really, displayed his captain's role when in Nekoma's team. Whenever he went out to Lev, and he told him, he was like, "Look, you have to understand this, bro." Because Lev, he was sad, and he was like, "Man, I wish I could have done more. There's some things I could have done more." And Kudo got up to him straight. He said, "Look, we are a team, and." One man is not going to win this game. It has to be all 6 of us that does it. It's teamwork the volleyball is a team game, especially when it comes to us. That we don't have that flashy guy. We don't have that one dependent guy. We all just work around ourselves. We help each other, and that's how we win games. It's all of us that wins the game, not just one person. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Because it's so true, especially on Nekoma's side. Nekoma does not have that one flashy dude that is going to do anything like Yushijima in one aspect, or Moikawa, or even in Karasuno's side, even though they all have their things, they have their special man squad with Kageyama and Hinata. So it's like they really don't have that one specific dude. It's just all of their talents coming together. They're truly a team of teamwork, where all their talents just coming together to create awesome sauce. And that's what Nekoma's squad is. It's truly the definition of teamwork. Man, you could really feel the vibe and the atmosphere surrounding Nekoma when they were walking out there. There was no words. No, and they're usually laid back and they're chill. But it looked like they were anxious. It looked like they were ready. They were like, yo, if we don't win this, we're done. And I loved how even Kozume, we almost never get to see him motivated or even semi-motivated unless he's with Hinata. So when we got to see in this chapter that he actually thought back, whenever he was looking back at the text messages of Hinata telling him, it's like, yo, we actually beat him. We beat Yushijima, man. We're so happy. And he actually had a flashback back to when Hinata told him, I was like, yo, I can't wait to face you in a match. To where it's going to be, there's no other chances. It's just that one game, and that's it. And I'm guessing that's going to end up motivating him at the end of the day. Because Kozume really doesn't get motivated unless Shoyo's around. But, after showcasing that and showcasing the atmosphere around the team, I think Kozume is about to really show a side of him that we haven't seen yet. And that's going to be really curious to see. Actually, the whole team is. Because the whole team is just laid back and chill. And they just handle business and continue going. Even when they lost, they didn't really, they weren't really doing anything. They weren't raging or anything. So, and they've always had like that chill personality. But I feel like this game's really gonna bring something out of them, something we've never seen before. And that's gonna be really interesting, especially for Nekoma. It's like it's something. Hey, man, they in order to actually get to that game, I wonder what kind of lengths they're gonna go to. Man, I really do. So now it's gonna be Nekoma versus Nohebi, and the two guys to look out for on Nohebi's side are Kuguri, the wing spiker. I think it's the first year wing spiker, and Daisho, the third year wing spiker. And this guy, him and Kudo have beef, so I'm curious on seeing how that little thing's gonna turn out in the game. That's gonna be fun, and I think they're what was it? I think was it their setter? I don't remember who it was, but that he seemed kind of curious too. I don't remember what his name was though. But those two definitely Kuguri and Daisho. Daisho, man, the third year wing spiker. You gotta keep an eye for him. He was trolling, and usually when someone trolls in Haikyuu, they're powerful. That's something I've learned. But yeah, most definitely, I really do believe that Nekoma's gonna pull it together. I think that this is gonna prove as a trial they have to overcome in order to make it to the nationals. But I think this is gonna be that match where they find that it factor, where we really see a side of Nekoma that we've never seen before, and it's gonna be really interesting to see. I can't wait to see how Kudo as the captain is gonna bring the team together. I'm curious on seeing how everyone on the squad is going to develop and move forward, going from Lev to Yaku, because, man, Yaku as a libero, look, he even had Nishinoya saying that this man is beast, so you know that he's beast, alright? So I can't wait to see how Nekoma's going to pull this together. I can't wait to see all of their individual developments within this battle against Nohebi, and I really can't wait to see how they're going to pull this out, because I guarantee you the match is probably going to go like this. They're going to start a little even, then the Nohebi side they're gonna start going in, but Nekoma's gonna find a side of themselves that they have to pull out in order to continue moving forward, and that's gonna be a dangerous side, a side that is going to get them to the battle of the dumps with Karasuno, and it's not going to be like a savage side. It's going to be a side to where they actually are motivated. Like usually when Karasuno when Nekoma plays in the court, they're passionate about what they do, but they always take it easy, take it calm. But in a game like this, in a game situation where they might be done for good, and they really want to play in this battle in the dumps, especially with the way that Kudo told Hinata, and also the way with Kozume wants to also meet up with Hinata, that they're gonna find some sort of motivation deep within themselves. They're gonna find a new Nekoma that's going to get them out of the situation, and it's going to be awesome. I really can't wait to see how they're going to pull out of this and how they're going to continue moving forward. But I'm curious on how this match is going to go, and I really can't wait to see, especially, look, man, three guys from Nekoma that I really can't wait to see stuff in this particular match. Yaku, Kudo, of course, and Kozume. Those three guys are going to definitely have one hell of a game. I can feel it. So you guys have an awesome day. We're in Elect Swimwear. Haikyu Awesome Sauce. Thank you a lot for watching. If you are a Haikyuu manga reader, leave me your comments down below. Good sauce of a chapter on this week's chapter of Haikyu Chapter 196. And you guys have an awesome day. Really glad to have Haikyu as an addition to this channel. And if you're a Haikyu fan, also watches the anime, I shall see you whenever the anime comes out to review the awesome sauce of my boy, my favorite character, that Oikawa greatness, guys. Have an awesome day. Yeah.